What's up, reefers? This is Alex for Corals. This is Alex Wilson, your host, and this is my daily video log where you can learn from my mistakes, so come check it out. Alright, so here is a shot of my aquariums today. And so, like I was talking about in the previous episodes, and if you saw in the news, that got increasing water temperatures in the oceans, and we have 101 degrees. That's right, 101 degrees off of the Florida Keys, wiping out all of the coral reefs, all of the corals. Really bummed out about that. However, it's and it would be, it's just crazy to think that these guys that they have all that they've tried to protect the reefs, and then declaring them national reserves, and then banning any of the collection of the corals off of these reefs. And it's crazy to think that the very thing that they're doing, or have done to try to save corals could be, or is very likely to be the thing that has ensured the extinction of quite a few corals in the Caribbean. So, because if they had allowed people to, the hobby to collect them, then there would have been a lot of them in people's aquariums all over the world. And that would have, in fact, assured their survival and protection. But, however, as they're getting hotter, and they're just getting zapped out, the whole reefs are just completely burning out, then they're very likely, to go extinct right then and there. Have to see about a lot of the other. Hopefully, there's some other patches that are cooler and that have survived. A few other areas. But yeah, the same thing happens, it's going to happen surely in a lot of the other parts of the world. I don't know about the Red Sea. It seems like a lot of the smaller type of the seas would be susceptible to increased temperature. Surely a lot of the other places in the Pacific, if or when it does happen, there's lots of backup Pacific corals in everybody's aquarium. So that's why it makes sense to get as many corals off of the wild environment as possible to try to save them in people's individual aquariums. Well, that's my 2 cents on that one. Right, yellow thing. All right, what else have we got going over here? Got corals dead and dying on the reefs and the oceans. We got dead and dying corals in people's aquariums too. Right and left. That's right. Here's a shot of these guys doing okay. Still feeding the live phytoplankton as well as the dry phytoplankton, as well as a half a dose of the Reefroids Benefits. So yep, pretty good so far there. And the thing about adding the dry phytoplankton is it certainly does cloud up the water. Well, depending on how much you're adding, but certainly I'm adding the maximum amount. So even the half amount clouds up the water quite a bit. And right now, I haven't even added it yet. So the reason is it clouds it up so much that it makes sense to just add it certainly after the bright lights have gone off. That way, otherwise it just really kind of makes more sense, I think, at least after that or at night. So certainly after the bright lights have gone out, then otherwise it seems like it is absorbing a little bit of the light. And let's check out the 20-gallon quarantine. What do we got going on over here? The clam's still alive. I don't know. Yep, therefore got the big bar Dorasa, and I have, what is it like? Probably like a 3.5 inch big bar Dorasa right there, and then a Tiger Maxima still alive. And yep, I did see some poop coming out of the Tiger Maxima. That's right. However, it was a little bit not like the streamy stuff like I remember, but there certainly was a little bit of kind of like some pellet like stuff right there straight coming out. few pellet and goose, so a little bit is better than none, but certainly gonna keep up the increased feeding and increased lighting. So looking for more dino flagellates, but hopefully we can maintain them at bay and not have overly bad case of the dinos. So yep, there it is. Got the lighting intensity of the Kessel at 100% intensity, and so going with that and lowering it down from there. So have it at about 15 inches and lowering it back down little by little, month by month, get it down to standard 8 or so inches above the aquarium surface of the water. Of course, I could go even lower than that if I wanted to and get even more light if necessary, but I'm always adding new stuff to this one, so as a coral quarantine, so always getting new stuff, so I'm not sure if I want that much light, but kind of depends on if I can. Well, that would be, might be good too. Alright guys, well, that's just a quick update and checking out on the systems. Still alive, still doing good. Alright guys, well, check you on the next one. And good luck with those corals out there. So I see some people bringing these corals in, from the Florida Keys and that, and they're trying to save the corals and they're bringing them in. And yeah, they're already bleached, they're already dead, they're bringing in all these white pieces of coral. Oh, here we are, we're saving coral. Yay! There it is. We've saved these big old white dead skeletons of corals and stuff. No, I mean these guys, maybe we can save them. Yeah, they'll come back. We're taking them to aquariums and everything. But these guys, they gotta go to one of the reefs where at least some of them are actually still brown and alive. Go grab those guys, the ones that might have a chance. Well, at least that's my opinion on that one. Makes sense to me. I don't know about you guys. Alright guys, that's it. Happy reefing. I'm out of here. Ciao.